Hey everyone, it's Miss Marshall coming to you from my kitchen table. I just wanted to check in and kind of give you guys an update of what it's going to look like. I know we've been sending a lot of emails, a lot of Schoology messages, calling, all that stuff, but I feel like it might be easier if I just kind of give a rundown of what the next couple weeks is going to look like for virtual learning. Okay, so the first thing that you guys should know is that you will have one lesson per class to do each week. Okay, those lessons are going to be posted on Monday. All right, Monday before 9 a.m. for each of your classes, the lesson will be posted, and it will say something like lesson week of April 6th through April 10th. Okay, you have the entire week to complete that one lesson per class. Okay, by Friday at 11:59 p.m., so right before it hits 12 o'clock, you need to submit those. All right. Those lessons are just mini lessons too, okay? It's not supposed to take you an hour and a half. Some might be a little more difficult, especially if you're in honors or AP classes or IB, GT, stuff like that, will be a little bit more difficult, but those lessons are really only supposed to take you 30 minutes, 45 minutes, up to an hour. If you need additional help, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that, okay? So on Monday, each teacher has their own schedule and it will be posted on your Schoology in that class page. Okay, so for example, myself and Miss Cooper, we will be posting our schedules, which look very similar, especially for class meeting times. So my schedule I'm going to run through. On Monday from 9 to 11, I have general office hours. Okay, general office hours are for you guys to set up appointments for the teacher to have one-on-one time if you need it, to hold a small group setting, reteach something, or to clarify the information that you need for that lesson. Okay, you can reach them through email or through Schoology, or email us and we can set up a Google Meet. Okay, Google Meets is where we are going to have a lot of our classes. It's just a link you need to click on. We'll give you a passcode for it, and then it'll be you and me, and we'll be just teaching the lesson, going through it. Okay, on Monday, all lessons will be posted, like I said previously. Pretty much all teachers will be at their computer on Monday, checking emails, all of that stuff. A normal work day for us. Some might have meetings on Mondays, etc. On Tuesday, every Tuesday is an A day. Okay, so all of your A day classes will be meeting, and you need to check the schedule. If they overlap, then you need to work it out with your teacher and discuss. Hey, my math class meets at the same time as your English class. Then you just need to set up a meeting and we can help each other out with that. So 1A will be from 8:45 to 9:15, 2A 9:30 to 10 o'clock, 3A 10:15 to 10:45, and 4A 11 o'clock to 11:30. After that, I have general office hours. So for example, say you're in my 2A class and that's from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, but your 1A class is meeting from 9:30 to 10 o'clock from a different teacher. That just means that you need to communicate with me and say, hey, Miss Marshall, can I meet with you during your office hours if you have any questions, okay? These class meeting times, they're not mandatory. It's just if you don't understand the lesson, if you need extra help, or if you just want to pop in and say hi, that's what those are for, okay? It'll just be like more of not direct instruction, but just going over the lesson and answering any questions. That does not mean that you come to a class meeting and you haven't even looked at the lesson and you just say, what am I supposed to do, okay? This is where you guys need to show your independence as 11th graders, and you need to get on Schoology, you need to check out what it is. If you have questions, that's perfectly fine. That's when you go to the group meeting, the class meeting times, or the office hours and set up that conversation, okay? On Wednesday, that is always going to be a B day. So from 7 o'clock to 8 a.m., I have general office hours. I made that a little bit earlier just in case any parent or guardian wanted to wake up before you guys did and kind of have one-on-one conversation. Okay, so make sure you communicate that to them. From 8:45 to 9:15, that's my 1B class. 9:30 to 10 o'clock, 2B. 10:15 to 10:45, 3B. 11 o'clock to 11:30 is 4B. Okay, if you're noticing there's 15 minutes in between each class, and all teachers will have that as well. And that's just for you guys to log off, go into Schoology, check the next meeting time, and then log on to that class meeting so you have time. Like I said, these are not mandatory. Okay, these are only for if you need help. That being said, that means that if you do not turn something in on Friday when it's due and you did not attend one of those class meetings, then that's really on you. You need to hold yourself accountable, okay? On Wednesday, I have office hours right after the 4 classes from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and then I have case management from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and that's just checking in with my students that need a little bit of additional help, talking to parents, all of that stuff. Thursday from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, office hours, and then I have special education meeting and then English meeting. So I'll be on my computer pretty much all day, checking emails, all of that. And then Friday, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, office hours. So that's when we can meet again if you need to. And then case management. Friday, everything needs to be turned in by 11:59 p.m. I'm just going to reiterate that one more time. All right. If you need additional help with anything, you can reach out to any of your teachers, ask them for how to do things technically, or ask them for meeting time if you need one-on-one time, okay? I kind of wanted to go over a few other things. With Schoology, just so you guys know, we can check when you get on. So one of the things that all teachers will be checking on is making sure that you guys are accessing the information and making sure you're actually logging in. So if we look at our analytics, we can see when you guys logged in and if you accessed any of the information. So this will be helpful for students that haven't looked over the assignment but are coming to class meet and just saying like, I don't know what to do. Okay, you guys do need to go in there and you need to check the assignment and make sure that you are actually overviewing it. And I'm pretty sure you're going to understand most of the assignments. Okay, this is not meant to be super difficult. It's just meant to kind of help with the learning process, continue learning throughout this troubling time, and just keep you guys in a routine. Okay. Another thing is plagiarism. All right, we know you guys all have each other's numbers, Instagrams, all that stuff, and you guys can take pictures of the assignment and send it. All right, so with Schoology, it actually flags it. All right, and that means that if you are copying and pasting from someone's discussion or you are submitting the same exact work as somebody else, it'll just flag it and we can compare and contrast, and then that just means a 0. All right. These assignments, like I said, think about it. These are only 30-minute classes. The assignments should only take you about an hour for the entire week, all right? Typically, you're in class for an hour and a half doing work, so these really shouldn't be difficult tasks. Really push yourself to do them on your own. Ask for help when needed. That's what we're here for, but do not plagiarize, okay? There will be a strict policy on just getting a 0, no redos on anything that is copied from someone else, and that goes for the person giving out the answers as well, okay? Other than that, I really miss you guys. I know it's hard. I know this routine is going to be weird to get into. Your teachers are being very flexible. I know you guys are having a hard time with understanding the 3rd quarter grades versus 4th quarter grades, okay? We do not have any information on that right now, but when we do, I promise we are not trying to sabotage your grades, and we will get that information out to you. Make sure you're checking up on Schoology on the juniors page. Make sure you're checking in if you need to. The BCPS Twitter page, Mr. Powell has a Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. And just let us know what we can do to help you. We are trying not to make this difficult for you guys. I miss you all so much. Be safe, be healthy, stay inside, take this seriously. Okay, let's overcome this challenge together. All right, miss you guys. Be safe.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house.